Viewer discretion advised. There will be plenty of arguing amongst us today. Hey, hey? Welcome back to the 16-Bit Dreams podcast, where we discuss everything from retro to modern, current events, and upcoming titles. I am one of your hosts, Kylioken,
Greedo?
Yo, SNESS?
and we're about to do something that everyone else on the internet seems to do: tier list. At one point, I was kind of sick and tired of seeing everyone do tier lists, but we figured let's rank the consoles. So, is there any starting place or anything we want to like disqualify? Because me and SNES talked a bit, so everything prior to anything prior to like the Nintendo Entertainment System, we want to disqualify those.
Okay, I don't think we should do all 30 of the Segas either.
Oh yeah, because the only one I really know of is Genesis, Saturn, and Dreamcast. That's all I really know, truthfully.
Okay, then we'll do the ones you just said.
Okay.
Even though the Masters had some good shit. It's whatever. We'll do Genesis, Dreamcast, and what was the other one you said, Saturn?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do those two.
Okay, am I sharing my screen in the Discord? Am I? Oh, I should probably do that. So the screen is this is all the consoles that we are rating today. So should we just go from top to bottom, or like should we go in or should we go in order from what was released first?
No, we can go ahead and start throwing shit in the trash. Let's go from bottom to top. The bad consoles first.
What's next to the Xbox? Yeah, because I'm like, are you guys in the chat?
Yeah, I'm looking at your screen.
Okay, yeah, so like, what's next to the Xbox? Because I have no idea what the hell that is.
I don't know what that is either.
So just
skip it.
Okay.
So the original Xbox.
Honestly, it wasn't a bad console, but it wasn't.
Do you have an S tier or?
Yeah.
Okay, so the original Xbox is no less than B tier.
Oh yeah.
When you look at library, it might even be A tier because of the capabilities that it had. You could burn your music to the Xbox and play them. In any game.
The Xbox was pretty revolutionary for its time.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, the PlayStation, it don't let you play the CDs, but like, didn't let you burn the music on it.
Yeah, you couldn't burn the music. You could burn the music to your Xbox and play your own music in whatever game you played.
Yeah, and especially during the wrestling games, when I let you like make your intros, and like you could finally have custom music for your intros and whatnot. Cause
go ahead and put that on, and that might be an A tier console for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like I'm leaning towards.
I believe that's the. I believe Xbox is the first console that made like online play a little bit more accessible.
No, like PC gaming been around, but like
but it was the first console for sure. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like more accessible.
Console, yes, like for console wise for sure, but at the same time,
Xbox Live, Xbox Live was different.
But what about the library?
I mean, it had just about every major title that was also on the PS2 at the time.
Yeah.
Aside from exclusives, and then it had its own exclusives like Halo and Halo 2. Those are Xbox games.
Fable 1.
Yeah, Fable.
I really can't think of many exclusives for the Xbox. So, is that just what wasn't the original Psychonauts as well?
Psychonauts was Xbox, yeah.
Yeah, original Psychonauts. Let me look up a list of
Xbox I think it has the library to put it in an A because it had everything that the PS2 had, except for exclusives.
Xbox games.
Yeah.
First Xbox. I hate the fact that like you can't type in Xbox One. I literally got to type in the first Xbox. Okay. Notable
Xbox
games.
Original.
It's just original Xbox.
San Andreas, Spider-Man, Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Vice City, GTA 3, Enter the Matrix, Night of the Old Republic.
Oh, I forgot about Matrix. Matrix was so good.
Counter-Strike, Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Fable, Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah, that's an A-tier console.
Yep. I'm seeing some dope things. Yep. I'm seeing some dope stuff, but like
A-tier console.
But like when it comes down to exclusives, like I think it's missing when it comes down.
I mean, it had Halo, it had Fable, it had.
Yeah, but even Fable, like I like Fable,
Fable is
but
not. I mean, I don't fuck with Fable like that, but I mean,
yeah, like I like Fable, but overall, Fable did not age well.
it had Elder Scrolls as well.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Elder
yeah.
Scrolls
Yeah.
was not on PlayStation.
I thought like my original Elder Scrolls games were PC.
Yeah, they had. I think Morrowind was on Xbox.
You sure? Like
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Elder Scrolls 3 was on Xbox.
Morrowind. Yep, Xbox and Microsoft Windows. Yep. Okay, so the Xbox is going in A tier. Those are three. I'm like Halo 1 and 2 alone. We're like revolutionary, like in the FPS department. So
Yeah.
so Xbox.
Especially 2. Oh my god.
Okay, honestly, we're going to skip the Series X and PS5. Like they're too new. So
Yeah, they're too new to rate them for sure.
Yeah.
I'm like they're too new, and a lot of people can't even get their hands on them. So like
Yeah.
PS5 and Xbox Series
If I had to
X,
choose between the two, I'd probably go with the Xbox. So
why is that?
you can put emulators on it. Fuck it.
You keep saying it, but like, is that proven? Like, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah, you just put your console in dev mode, and then you can just put emulators straight onto your Xbox Series X and S. It's not even hard to do, and it's not even anything that you have to like jump through hoops to do it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a pretty simple process. I actually, like my older brother that lives in Savannah, I walked him through how to do it over the phone.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm seeing videos on. Yeah, like I look up the YouTube yesterday, like adding retro emulation. Okay.
Yeah, that shit is like, if I had to choose, I would just choose that because neither one of them has games for real. So,
I'm not gonna let y'all keep saying that because there's plenty of games that I'll play on PlayStation 5.
like, I mean, just like games that's just like
Games that you
know.
wait a minute, like games that you like or games in general? Because
it's just not that many great games on it. Like it don't got a crazy library.
Nigga, the console only been out for a year.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
No
neither one of
console-
them has games yet.
No console like ever have games that fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I just said. It was like neither one of them got games, so it's like it's a toss up. So it's like, I mean, if I had to choose, I would choose the Xbox just because you can emulate on it. And since neither one of them got games, you might as well just put emulators on. Might as well just get the one you can emulate on.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about that. Like why would I?
That's just you.
Wait,
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like looking at it from a consumer standpoint, it's like if neither one of them like are producing any games, then why wouldn't you just get the one that like you can emulate on?
But most niggas don't even know you could do that though. And also,
that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like with me, that's like.
Wait a minute. But let's talk about base console. But let's talk about like base console alone. Most niggas.
It is base console. Like it's not even.
I'm not talking about like, with all the enhancements, mod, and none of that shit. Like I'm talking about base console.
It's not even modding. You just have to check the box.
But I'm saying, bro, like I'm talking about console with none of that modding shit, none of the emulation, like base console, my dude. That's talking about base console, my G. Like I'm like none of that modding.
It ships out of the box. It's like it's ready to put an emulator on it right out of the box.
Nigga, I'm not talking about adding shit. I'm talking about like how the console is, my nigga.
I'm just saying it's like a plus side of it. It's like saying, okay, just look at the DS, but don't look at the GBA. Don't look at the GBA cartridge slide. Just look at just what's on the DS only. Like that doesn't make sense. It's shipped made to play DS game, Game Boy Advance games, so you can't take that away from the DS. You know what I'm saying? That's like taking the online aspects away. Just okay, like when you compare 360 to PS3, 360 is better just because of the online was better. But then you can't say, okay, well take away the online, which one is better? Like the online is what makes the console. Just like the ability to put emulators on this console without doing anything illegally and it being like clear that it was intended to do this. That's a plus.
Nigga,
that's not something that you would want to take away, especially like when you're trying to compare it to.
You really think them niggas at Microsoft want you to hack their console? Be honest, like I'm like,
it's not hacking. That's what you're like failing to understand. It's not a hack. That's what I'm saying. It's
Is
like
it an intended? Wait a minute. Is it an intended feature like that they want you to do?
it literally it is
Do they
all you
want
can
you?
do.
Do the developers want you to add
If
emulation
they
on
didn't
shit?
want you, if they didn't want you to, they would have just locked you out of it, how they've always done it.
But my
Yeah,
but
because
But
most
they're
most
moving
consoles
closer.
have
They're
most
but at the
moving
same time though,
closer to.
there's niggas who always find a way around that shit.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like you're not in danger of bricking your console
yeah,
at all by doing it.
yeah.
When you're not intended to do it, you're not like your
There's
console
usually
can no longer go online. You can no longer
yeah.
play online with people and download games. Like
There's usually
never.
like piracy protection for stuff
It's
like that.
yes, like when you are modding when you soft mod your console, you are putting your console at risk to be bricked. When
Hmm.
you enable developer mode on the Xbox, that doesn't happen. They intended for you to do whatever you want with this shit that you done bought.
Well, like as soon as you buy it, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah,
I can
but
throw my shit off the top
they
floor if I
still,
want.
yeah, I know they still protect shit, right? Like when you pirate, when you go and unlock your PlayStation, like you can go and buy a Xbox One, a regular Xbox One, and
Hmm.
then put a bunch of emulators on it. If you go online with this Xbox One, it will brick, and then you won't be able to play online anymore. And now you have a broken console; it won't even cut on anymore. You do that with the Xbox Series X, that will not happen because they do not protect against it because they don't care what you're doing on it.
They already got your fucking money. Of course, they don't give a fuck at that point.
That's what I'm saying. But like now you're talking out of both sides of the argument. Like, yes, you've always paid for the console, but they've never allowed you to do this up until now. This is the first time with them allowing you to do it. Like, this is the developers of the consoles actually saying you can do this. You can actually go ahead and put your emulators on it. Like, and this isn't something that was just brand new with the Xbox Series. When the Xbox One first came out, it had the ability to play emulators, and then they snatched it away. And people who had it still on their consoles, they bricked their consoles. This was something that they wanted to do with Xbox One, but I guess they ran into roadblocks because as soon as people saw videos of niggas playing 64 games and shit on the Xbox, Nintendo got mad and then they took it away. But now like I guess they've got through all the legal and now they're just able to do it.
Or
That's
they,
actually some pretty interesting information.
or
You know what I'm saying? Like this is something like this
or they
isn't
seen
nothing
niggas
brand
do it
new.
and they didn't want that to happen. So they said let's fix that. Let's be honest.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, they took emulation completely off the original Xbox One. They took it away.
Yes,
and then they brought it back.
But I'm saying
now there are no legal issues. It had to be a legal issue.
How long would it last?
That's why they got rid of it.
And they took it off the Xbox One. Like, how things gonna last for the Series X? It's only been a year. Like, how long do you think that feature gonna last?
It was on the Xbox One for like 2 days. It wasn't. It was on the like. It came in an update and then it was gone in like 2 days with another update. They patched it in and patched it out within a week. This isn't something that's going away. Like this is a part of the Xbox.
I'll wait till more development. Yeah, like I'm gonna look more into it. Yeah, I'm gonna look more into it. Yeah, because like I feel like
there ain't nothing to look into. It's emulation isn't illegal if you own your ROMs.
Yeah, now that's actually a fact. I looked.
It's not illegal.
I'm not down that part. Yeah, like I'm not down that part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you own your ROMs, it's not illegal. But I don't know. Like it had to be some type of legal dispute or how they allowed the emulators to work on the Xbox One. Why they took them off, I don't know.
Probably a
but now on the Series X, it's like completely whatever. You just plug the shit into your Xbox, and then it's you're copying the shit.
This is going to be fun.
But I'm just saying, like from looking at it from a logical standpoint, if I had to choose between the two, it would make more sense to just go ahead and get the Xbox because of the extra shit you can do with it. But that's just me. Because, like I said, neither one of them have games. Both of them are lacking in library because they're too new.
I prefer PlayStation because that's where the fighting games are, and that's where tournaments play most of their fighting games off. So that's why.
That's your personal bias. Like you prefer the fighting games. Mine is I just prefer to be able to use like if I'm gonna pay all this money, I would rather be able to use it for more. If I had to choose between the two, at the end of the cycle, I will probably choose the PlayStation because PlayStation will have JRPGs that are not on Xbox.
I'm like, another
Then
thing.
that would be my bias.
Well, like another thing, like I don't understand why the emulation. Like I'm not knocking it, but why the fuck would you go through that trouble to fucking emulate things on your Xbox? I'm pretty sure you need a PC for that, right? I'm
No,
just
you can connect your Xbox to a if you're smart enough, you can connect it to a server, and then people just unpack the shit and download off of your Xbox through the browser on the Xbox. You don't even need a computer for it.
okay. Yeah, like I thought you
And
would need some.
also, like another thing is like even if you have the computer and you put the emulators on it, like it's much more convenient to take the Xbox with you if you're traveling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause like I about to say yeah, cause like I rather like if I gotta put it from a PC to my Xbox, like I rather just play it on my PC. Like that was the case. Cause
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It also depends on like where your computer is, right? Like if you got a Xbox that's like we all have gaming setups and whatever, but like a lot of people buy consoles and then they're in the living room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They may have a
Yep.
tower,
Yep.
but their Xbox is in the living room. Like obviously, like us, we keep our consoles right next to our computer, but some people don't do that.
well, like also like everyone don't got a PC as well, so
Yeah, that's true.
okay.
What's the next console? The 360?
Nah, the one.
Oh, Xbox One.
Yeah,
Xbox One was okay.
Xbox One was okay. Xbox One was
Yeah.
okay.
it
I
had
had
a
a lot of fun.
yeah like
Um,
it had a
Yeah.
few games because I'm not like I remember like when it first came out, I wanted Killer Instinct, but like I was not going to spend $400 for one game.
yeah, but to see the thing is that
That's a
I
fair
don't think
argument.
the Xbox One has anything that isn't on PC.
Yeah, see, that's the main
I
reason why
think
I
the
really don't
only
mess around with
game
Xbox
that's
anymore.
on Xbox One that isn't on PC is Halo 5. And they have Forge mode from Halo 5, but they don't have like the regular Halo 5 on PC. Um,
But
I
like
don't know. That's like a BC tier console
I want
for
to say
real.
maybe yeah, like, I want to say like maybe like a mid B, but like there's nothing else in B right now, so
Yeah, slap
I
that
don't
thing
know,
in
man.
me.
We may have to switch that one later because like it could fall to C. We'll see.
yeah,
Xbox 360.
that's
I
probably A.
mean,
That's
yeah, it's like
that's A tier for
it
sure.
literally changed. It changed
Yeah.
online gaming.
Yeah, like
Online gaming.
it's definitely
Yeah,
higher than a regular
360 hit
Xbox.
pretty
Yeah,
damn
Yeah,
hard.
it's
yeah.
definitely
Online gaming would not be what it is now without the 360.
honestly like, it might be S low key.
It might be S just off of that. It does have Halo 3, right? Like Halo 3
Yeah.
changed esports forever.
Yeah, like I'm like the 360 did bring in some dope not console. I'm like had some dope exclusives. That's why that's my argument. I'm like with the Xbox One, it didn't have too many dope exclusives that was worthwhile because most of the exclusive were also on PC. So it was like, are you really exclusive?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah,
the 360 brought in Gears of War, Halo 3, Fable
yeah.
2, Crackdown, like it really was just bringing in dope
They
ass
had some
titles.
shit. They
Then
had some
it
shit.
then it had backwards compatibility as well. They can't leave out that feature.
Well, like I'm gonna give Xbox One that credit as
Go
well.
ahead, go ahead and put that 360 in S. It's different.
Yeah, that shit.
Xbox Live different. Xbox Live made just change the game.
Yeah, like
Xbox
and its
Live changed the
online was
game.
functioning
Yeah,
thoroughly.
Xbox like it goes in S just off of that. Go ahead and put the Wii in E tier. That's a piece of shit.
Um,
Um,
wait. Like we're not gonna discuss library first, but but like let's be honest, the Wii definitely outsold most of these consoles though.
the Wii sold well. Wii sold really good. It's not a E. It's more like a D.
I say C highest,
Yeah, that John a D dog. The Wii is ass.
but it has some decent games on it though. Like let's call a
Like
spade a
decent
spade.
Wii games. Like
Nigga,
what we got that was good. That was Wii.
Brawl,
uh,
Brawl.
Brawl is a good Wii
Yeah,
game.
No More
Brawl
Heroes
is
one
really
and two.
good.
No More Heroes 1 and 2. Last
No More
Story.
Heroes is. Wait, what was the last one you said?
Last Story. RPG. Xenoblade, like yeah, Xenoblade, like even though like we don't like it, like I'm like don't deny what that game did.
Yeah, yeah. What else we got?
Twilight Princess.
That's a GameCube game.
yeah,
Dog, man. Like I'm night playing some matches, bro. Like it's on the bro, like it's on the
Yeah, that's a GameCube game, dog.
It's on-
Yeah,
Like we not counting ports.
yeah.
nigga came out the same fucking day. What we doing? Like I'm not gonna let you keep doing that,
I don't
bro.
think no, wait, I don't think it came out on the same day, but even still, it's a GameCube game.
Wiki, bro. Like I'm gonna look up a wiki, my dude. Cause like I'm like, we're not gonna play that semantics, bro. Like if it's on that console, nigga, like it's on the console.
Yeah, but it's like when you port something that like
Yeah, I see what he's saying. You really can't
Yeah.
give that console that credit. Like that's like me saying like, Breath of the Wild is an amazing Switch game when that was a Wii U
that's
game.
a Wii
Wait a
U
minute.
game.
Wait a minute. No. Twilight Princess
Wait,
came out. Wait a minute. Twilight Princess came out November 19th, 2006 on the Wii. It came out December 11th, 2006. It came out a month later on the on the GameCube. It came out on the Wii first. So what we talking about? What we talking about?
Always advertised as a GameCube game. Though. I don't know why.
I'm
I
pretty
didn't
sure
know
like,
it
they
came
trying to
out
hype up the
first
new
on the
console.
Wii.
Nigga, I'm pretty sure like they were trying to hype up the console. So like what we talking about, bro? Like it came out on the Wii first. So like Twilight Princess on that list.
All right, you can add Twilight Princess.
Yeah, nigga, like bro, like y'all always trying to take
The console not good, dog. Like you gotta like the cap gotta stop sometime, dog. Like
nigga, Mario
Wii is
Galaxy
garbage.
Nigga, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Donkey Kong Country Returns, my nigga. Like
Yo, bro, like the Wii is garbage, dog. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like the console is ass. When you look at what it was next to, like that console was
Nigga.
out at the same time as the PS3 and the Xbox 360.
but like I'm like but
You're not finna do this, dog. Like
wait,
come on,
dog.
bro.
But like,
Like,
I'm
we're
like
not
wait,
finna
dog,
do
wait,
that.
wait a minute. Like, didn't we say the Xbox only had like a few exclusives and the Wii, bro? Like, and I just named a lot more exclusives on the fucking Wii. Did I not?
Bro, the Xbox
Yeah, but the Xbox
hardware, everything
more.
else about the console, like the Wii has a few more exclusive titles that are
Then what the
like
fuck
first
we
of all,
talking
like
about,
the
though? Like,
first half of those games are average. Like Xenoblade,
Nigga,
No More
average
Heroes,
to your
like, those
standards, my
games
nigga.
are
To
average
your
games,
standards.
dog.
To your standards.
No,
Like I'm
no,
like,
as far as like a game goes, those are like average
nigga, to
games.
your
The
standards, my nigga.
graphics,
Like if they
no,
do
the
well,
graphics
nigga,
not
if they do
good.
well, they do well.
Bro,
They're average to your
the
standards.
graphics aren't good.
Nigga,
Like
nigga,
the
God,
graphics,
that's
the game's
Nintendo.
frame rates are garbage. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like every like it's like what you were saying the other day, Shakana. You know how like you have this coworker that don't do shit, but when they finally like do half their job, they get rewards.
Oh yeah.
That's Nintendo. Like these niggas be so garbage all the time, and then when they do something that's like remotely mediocre, everybody decides to give these niggas a blowjob. Like the cap gotta stop. These niggas have been
Nigga,
garbage.
what cap?
for
Nigga, I'm
the
just stating
longest
fucking
time.
facts. I'm stating fucking facts. What cap?
But I'm stating the facts is that these games, when you look at the years that they came out, and then look at what other games came out that year, it's like, yo, these games are inferior.
You're talking about your bias, though. You're talking about the games that you like, nigga. Like,
It's not bias.
nigga.
Let's look
Nigga,
at
these
what
aren't
games.
even my favorite fucking games. Nigga, like I'm like, what the fuck have I ever said? I'd rather play Mario Galaxy. What the fuck has that ever been on my list? Like in my top 50 games list. And then I can name 100 games I played for Mario Galaxy.
Like these games aren't that, bro. Gears of War came out in 2006. Oblivion came out in 2006. Final Fantasy 12 came out in 2006. Bully came out in 2006. These are the games that you compare. Like Twilight Princess.
Nigga,
Twilight Princess is not nearly as good as those games.
Nigga, like why are you comparing that Nintendo game to these games, my nigga? Like
that's what like they're games. When you're comparing movies, you're comparing them to other movies. I'm comparing it to other games that came out on other consoles in the same year. Twilight Princess is an inferior product to these games.
But nigga, did it do well? That's the question I'm asking. Did it do well? Yes or no? Nigga, like, wait. Yes or no? Did it do well? Did it do well? Yes or no? Did it do well?
That
Nigga,
doesn't matter. I don't know how well Twilight Princess did.
Nigga.
I don't know how well it does, but you know it's a lot of Nintendo drones out there.
Nigga,
like,
but
yo, why are you trying to act like it ain't a bunch of bots out there?
You said the same thing about fucking Bethesda games, my nigga. But guess what, nigga? Like, did you not just name Oblivion?
People will buy those. Yes,
you
people
just
will buy
Oblivion, nigga. Like
the games the same way.
You said the same thing, nigga. Like you just said the same thing about the fucking Bethesda fans, nigga. Like
they do the same shit, no matter
you
how
just name Oblivion,
the game. Bro, there's proof of that though. Fallout 76, that game was garbage, and niggas was still buying it.
I'm not denying that.
Care.
But guess what, my nigga? Let's call a spade a spade.
They don't care.
These games do
Let's
well.
call a spade a spade.
These games do
Wii
well.
is a D tier console. The Wii is a D tier console.
I
don't care about their sales.
Nigga,
the console is inferior. The console is inferior.
What I say, my nigga? C maximum.
The library, everything is inferior.
Nigga, wait a minute. So like, y'all gonna give Xbox One backwards compatibility, but not the fucking Wii?
I didn't give that back. I didn't care about the Xbox One backwards compatibility.
Nigga, know what? Then why can't the Wii get that? No, like why can that be a point for the Wii?
All I'm saying is that it is a D tier console at best. It is not a C tier console. Like when you scroll down, like
you gave the fucking Xbox Series X points for being able to like emulate. You can emulate shit on the fucking Wii as well.
Bruh, I didn't. First of all, that's not. It wasn't intended. Second of all, I said that if I had to choose right now, today, if I had to pick up a PlayStation box or an Xbox box right now, this very second, I would pick up the Xbox because you can play emulators on it.
Can't the Wii do the same shit?
That's what I said.
Wasn't
I
it the
didn't say that it was better. I didn't say it. I just said that if I had to choose right now, because neither one of them has games, I'm going to choose the one that has emulators on it because I can play some fucking games.
Nigga, the
Because
Wii.
neither one of them have games.
Nigga,
that's what I said.
Nigga,
but I'm not
like
I'm not giving it point. Like if I were to rate the Xbox One, the Series X right now, it's going in 0 tier. It's the worst because it ain't got no fucking games. Same with the PlayStation. Them niggas both go in the bottom of the barrel. Like you can't even buy these shits, and they ain't got no motherfucking games on them. Both
games
of them
that you want to play, my nigga.
Right now,
games that you want to play. Like, always state that, nigga.
No,
I'm
just saying games, period. It don't got a bunch of new games. It has a bunch of games that the other consoles also have, but what about games that is only on this console? It's not that many because they ain't been out that long.
Niggas all been
That's
here,
what I'm saying.
I don't expect it.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. I said that because they don't got no fucking games right now, that they're in the worst tier if we were going to rate them. You not hearing what I'm saying?
Nigga, like, I hear you, my niggas.
Like, that's what I'm saying. The Wii, based on quality and library, goes in D. You gotta stop that cap.
You still can't gotta look at
you gotta look at what it's up against. You gotta look at you're putting Nintendo, you're putting the Wii
I got C maximum, my nigga. Like I'm like, nigga, C is a barely passing grade, my nigga. In school, what was the C? A barely passing grade.
That's what it is. No. It's not barely passing. It's underpassing because it was up against the 360 and the PlayStation 3.
Obviously, nigga, like
those consoles are good consoles.
Obviously, my nigga, I'm not putting them in the same league as the fucking
PS3 Wii in a bubble by itself, like it didn't have any competition.
Nigga, like I'm not putting them on the same.
You're putting them. Yeah, nigga, you have to because they came out in the same year. They're intended to. They're in the same market. It's not like the GBA. The GBA is a handheld.
And the PS3 and the 360 is going the same tier as the Wii.
The Wii is a home console. You have to compare it with other home consoles.
Nigga, like, is the 360 and the PS3 like are those C tier consoles? No. They're not C tier. So guess what? Like I'm like the Wii
is not a C tier console. It is a D tier console.
Yeah,
you gotta compare it to where it was at. What do you compare? What are you comparing those games with? Like, where are you pulling your ET? Like, nah, bro. Like, where are you? Tell me where you're pulling what makes it a C?
Everything
are you like isolating it? Like I'm not understanding. Like when I put the original Xbox in A tier, I'm looking at it compared to what it was out against. The Xbox original was out against the GameCube and the PS2.
Nigga,
like I'm not comparing it to Xbox One games. I'm not comparing it to fucking PS5 games. I'm comparing it to what was out at the time.
And I'm comparing it to what it can do.
Way to classify this.
I'm comparing it to what that shit can do. Play GameCube games. Play GameCube games. Like fuck emulate the shit, nigga. Like
all three of the home consoles at the time could play the previous console games. All three of them. Nintendo getting extra points for it or something?
Nigga, what?
Like, what are we talking about, nigga? Like you giving them extra points for it?
Whatever. No, nigga, like D, fine, nigga. We go put the shit in D, my nigga. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like
this nigga like,
you gotta make some sense. We gotta make some sense.
Nigga, so like I'm like, what's gonna be in C then? What's gonna be in C, my nigga? Like the Switch, the PlayStation 1, Nintendo NES. What's gonna be in C?
PlayStation 1. How is PlayStation 1 a C tier console?
Nigga, like I'm asking. Like if the Wii is D, my nigga, like I'm like, then what's the C tier console then, my nigga? What's the C tier console?
I mean, the Switch can go on C tier. The Wii U is an E tier. The Wii U is garbage.
Like I'm like, not going to
the Wii U is garbage.
I think we can all agree with that one.
I don't think none of us gonna argue that the Wii U is like
and the Nintendo 64 is a C tier console.
Yes. No, like I'm gonna put I'll play the Wii before I play this. Before I play 64.
Yeah, you will play the Wii.
Nigga. There's 61. Nigga, I will play 100 games before I play any 64 game, my nigga. Let's be honest.
I don't know, man. 64 got like Two of the best collectathons ever: Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64.
And I still would, nigga, like, and I can name 100 games I'll play before both of them motherfuckers.
Off of the Wii, you can
No.
name 100 games.
Oh no, like not off the Wii, nigga. I'm talking about games in general.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Oh no, nigga, but guess what? Like,
I see what you're saying. Like the
Can I
Wii
play
by
both
itself.
can I play both of those on the Wii as well, though? Can I play both of those on the Wii?
Mario
No.
64 ain't on the Wii.
Yes, it
Ocarina of
is.
Time.
Yes, it is, nigga. Like,
I know
that's
Donkey
why I
Kong
played.
64 ain't. I know Donkey Kong 64 ain't. I know
well-
for a fact Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, because they're rare.
Yeah, I'm saying like I played Mario 64 via Wii. I remember, like, yeah, so we just
I
got
don't
the
know.
virtual console.
Okay, yeah, I'll play 64 before. I play Wii before I play 64.
Yeah, like I'm like, don't cap over that. So
All right, so put the 64 in D tier.
and let me tell you, like 64,
Like, I mean, that's the only thing to do
What's-
is put the 64 in D tier behind the Wii.
but 64, I'm trying to find where to shit at.
Where
It's
is?
right up under the GameCube.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
But
Yeah.
but I'll play the Wii before 64. 64 is a trash console, and like
64 is a trash console.
and like
you're right.
niggas gotta stop letting that nostalgia shit for them, bro. Like that shit had the same fucking games, bro. Out of 300 something games, only 61 of these motherfuckers are good. Half these motherfuckers are fucking collectathon, trash 3D fighters, no
Yeah,
RPGs.
64 garbage. Like y'all boy, like listeners, like y'all gotta like.
Shut the fuck up when it comes to 64.
It
bro.
ain't even
that
like
shit,
shut the fuck up. Like I don't even want to tell them to shut the fuck up, but
that shit is
like,
ass.
you gotta like just go on the wiki page, sit down.
There really aren't that many like hard hitting games.
It ain't even so much that. It's just like you go and replay the games, bro. Like that's all I'm gonna say.
It's
It's a
64,
very
man.
low
Them games
ratio.
is bad.
I'll play maybe two
It's a very
games,
low
and it's not
ratio.
two games that like niggas will even think about. The two 64 games that I want to play: Mischief Makers and Space Station Silicon Valley. Fuck every other game. Dead ass.
Nah, see the thing is like like when I think of like a good experience in a game, I'm trying to think of like a game that ran smoothly on the 64, and the only games that actually ran smoothly were like Ocarina of Time. The US version didn't have frame drops. PAL did. Um,
I wouldn't even play that.
Mario 64
I wouldn't
also
even-
played smoothly.
I wouldn't even play those, to be honest.
Um,
Like I said, like I'm like they're not my favorite games in the world. Like I'm like
Yeah, Smash
Yeah,
ran
no.
pretty decently too.
Smash ran pretty decently. Mario Kart had slowdown
and
Ah.
audio drops.
and
Thank you.
audio. Yeah,
Like,
Conker's Bad Fur Day was all fucked up.
I think Diddy Kong Racing was on the top because like
I'm
as far as like
I would hold information.
Yeah. Don't talk about Diddy Kong Racing.
Um,
All right, what's the next console?
Fuck the
What we got?
64. The game is not good. SNES, and we not even going to argue that
Yeah,
one.
there's no argue that SNES goes in the S tier.
yeah,
I might
that's
have-
one
It's got
of
some of
the
the like,
greatest.
it's
Yeah,
one
like,
of the
I'm like,
greatest
we not even
consoles
arguing
ever.
this.
like it's got some of the greatest games.
This
of all
literally
time.
the start. This literally the start for so many people.
Yeah, and
That
it's
ass.
not even that. It's just like when you look at like obviously it's not too much to compare to because it was basically out alone. But like when you look at the
No.
quality of games,
No, like I have the Genesis. Like if
yeah,
we're talking about-
like that was its only competition. But it's like
I don't like comparing shit. Like I'm like just let niggas.
the
be
thing
real.
with like comparing it to Genesis is that it's just like there's just barely any comparison. That's why they had to make 30 fucking Segas because they were trying to catch up. But
Yeah.
not to say that the Genesis didn't have some slaps. The Genesis got some slaps too, and that's what I'm saying. But like the quality of it is like very high for what the hardware is. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, like the hardware for the time is pretty
Why-
decent, and it like the quality of the games is just next level.
Why is there two Super
everything.
Nintendos on this? Why is there two Super Nintendos on this tier list?
One of them's disc drive and one of them's without the disc drive.
Oh, you say 64 of Super Nintendo?
Super
Talk about
Nintendo.
64. One of them's got the disc drive on it.
I
Got
know,
the
like,
disc
that's
drive
like-
attachment.
I know, like I said, like I'm like there's two Super Nintendos. Wait, there's also
Oh, two
no.
Super Nintendos? What? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
oh
Huh.
oh
One
Yes.
of them is the
classic. Oh yeah, classic. Yeah,
One is
Yeah.
one is a classic.
yeah. Like I'm like that's not in discussion.
Oh, the Virtual Boy should go in E for sure. That was actual commercial failure right there.
I didn't play
The
Virtual
Virtual
Boy.
Boy.
So, like, yes, a lot. But I'm not even going to.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
good.
no.
You could take my word.
The Dreamcast is another
That's-
bad console. Go ahead and put that at the bottom.
No, like I'll say that's C, my nigga, because I'm like niggas still play Marvel's Capcom tournaments off that, bro. Like,
Marvel vs. Yeah, bro. The console can't go and see just off of that.
nigga.
That
Nigga,
game
like-
was also on PlayStation.
But that was the inferior version.
Yeah, it was, but the game is still like we
You're
know like
telling me that the Dreamcast is like the same league as the same league as the Wii? You bugging,
the Wii U. Yeah, I mean like it's
nigga?
got
Like
Crazy Taxi, it's got MVC2. I mean, I guess
Panzer
it got some
Dragoon.
other shit. It got some good shit. Yeah.
The downfall of the fucking like
It
Dreamcast
just came
was the
out at the wrong
PS2.
time.
Like
Yeah.
was
It just
piracy
came
like
out
in
at the wrong
PS2?
time.
People are.
I'm remembering it got some shit. It got some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just bad timing because like people
It
were
was
burning
really bad
CDs and
timing.
shit.
Yeah. No,
'Cause,
the game it's got some shit on there. Yeah. No.
yeah, like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Like like
Them games bad though, but they was fun.
yeah. So like I'm not gonna let y'all just
Yeah.
like
No,
I'm
it's
like
got some shit. It's got some shit.
that like Greedo just be tossing shit like in ether like off his memory alone.
No, I like
You
I
really
like
do like
I had to remember. Like I started thinking. Like
if a
I
game
instantly just went to like
if you don't
for
like it,
some
E tier.
reason.
Every time nigga don't like some shit, like oh no, like put that shit in E.
No, like I like the Dreamcast. Like I like the games that I were remembering were fun, but then I was like, what else is there? And I couldn't think of anything else.
I got,
And then I started to remember that they're like they're Tomb Raiders and shit that's on Dreamcast. Like
Oh,
Dreamcast
some
has some games.
like I could like list off some games, right?
No. I remember.
Yeah, cause like I'm not gonna let y'all just like bash Dreamcast like that, bro. Cause that shit
No,
was
the Dreamcast definitely is good. Like, the Dreamcast is yeah.
yep. Cause I'm seeing a lot of shit. Cause I'm like SNES recently played a Dreamcast game called Grandia 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's got some shit. No, I was bugging the fuck out.
what's the, okay? That's the well. What Sega console is this? Like I really can't see it. It's too damn small. Is that
That's the Genesis.
No, like I know this is Genesis, but like what's next to it?
Oh, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the master or the CD.
Wait, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, like it's like next to the Genesis. Yeah, like this right here. Yeah, like I know this is Genesis, but I don't know what the fuck this is.
So many different versions of Sega. I forgot which one that is.
Well, like
The one next to that is the master.
well, like unless it's a Sega Saturn, because like.
Hold
No,
on.
that's not a Saturn. Hell no. The Saturn got the color buttons on it.
Yeah, you right, bro. Like it's been so long since I even seen a Sega console, bro.
It's kind of crazy. I used to know all of these by heart. 'Cause, like I used to be crazy over Sega. I just don't know anymore. I
Yeah,
just stopped caring about that shit.
yeah, because I'm like the red one is the Master System. I'm like the one with the little red.
Yeah, that's the master system right there.
Yeah. What's the Sega Saturn? Okay, Sega Saturn. Because like I said, it's been dumb long since I seen one. Sega Saturn right here. Okay, so like let's just skip these two. Okay, the Dreamcast. That's
You
at
put
least a B.
Dreamcast in C, right?
Yeah.
I say at least a B because I'm like it was able to compete with Nintendo for a while. Like even
Wait,
though like
wait, what console y'all said?
the Dreamcast, not Dreamcast. Genesis. I meant.
Yeah, Genesis. Yeah. Genesis is a B. I'm like, wait, huh?
Wait,
Dreamcast
like
can't compete with nobody. Them niggas got shit on.
yeah, like I'm like the Genesis had Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Gunstar Heroes, my nigga. Like probably like my favorite Genesis game. What else was there? Altered Beast, Shining's Force,
Yeah.
Fantasy the original Fantasy Stars. Like the
Yeah,
Genesis
Genesis had some shit.
yeah. The best games get ported every so fucking often. Streets of Rage 2, well that should be enough right there.
Yeah.
And the Sega Saturn, that might be in the same league as the Dreamcast. Like had games, just bad timing.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I'm like Sega was trying so hard to keep up with Nintendo that these niggas done fucked themselves up. Cause they dropped like within the span of a decade, they dropped how many consoles? I'm like the Genesis, Dreamcast, Saturn, and all these motherfuckers in between. That's 6 consoles and Game Gear within the span of a decade, bro. These niggas need to chill. Okay, so
All right.
A tier console, PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1 is an A-tier console.
I like,
Not even BS.
Yeah.
we're not gonna argue that one, bro. Cause
Yeah.
PlayStation 1 might be an S. I ain't gonna lie, dog. PlayStation 1 has 7,000 games on it.
compared to the 2, though, that's my point. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's not as good as the 2 for sure.
yeah, but like I'm like that's why I'm giving it an 8 because
All right, yeah, we can. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
because I'm
Yeah,
like PlayStation One. No, like don't get me wrong. Yo, like PlayStation One has some fucking slaps on it. That
yeah.
that motherfucker is a banger of a console.
Put it before the Xbox One. I think it might be the best A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the best A tier.
Depending on what we get with GBA and with some of the more handheld consoles, because
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You're right. Put the Vita in last. You know where the Vita go. The Vita is the worst console.
yeah, like
The absolute
I
worst
put it on
one.
D. Like I think it's better than the Wii. Yeah, like it's not Wii U bad. Like it
Bruh,
has
it's Wii U bad, dog. Like
no
all they
no.
got is golden. Bruh, it's got golden. It's got
It's above the
Pales. It's got
Moramasa, my nigga. Like I'm like
bruh, that console is dog shit.
nigga. Like, it lacks titles, but
But the Wii, yeah, you're right, you're right. The Wii U is bad. The Wii U is bad. Yeah, yeah, it's
yeah
not as good as the Wii. It's not as good as the Wii. That shit got to go down there with the Wii U. It just need to go in front of the Wii U. It is not as good as the Wii. We're not finna do that.
yeah, that's facts. PSP. Oh wait,
Oh,
PSTV.
that's a PSTV.
We
That's nah, that shit. We
we
can just skip that.
yeah the Vita.
PSP kind of lit.
Yeah
PSP might be
yeah
up
like
there with
I said Vita again. I'm like that might be a B or that might be a B.
What, the Vita?
The PSP.
Oh,
PSP.
PSP.
It's
Yeah,
definitely a CRB.
Yeah. Like, I don't think
I
it's
don't
better.
know if it's like.
I don't think it's better than the one.
Yeah, it's not better than the one.
Yeah, like,
I
I
don't
think
know
it's
if
better
it's
than
better than.
yeah, like
It's better
than
than Dreamcast. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Dreamcast, nigga. Genesis, nigga. Like both us fuck around to Dreamcast to Genesis twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
I
like,
don't know, man. I don't know. Is it better than Genesis?
yes, nigga. Like don't cap, nigga. Some of those games that's on fucking my gosh. I'm like, some
Yeah,
of the games,
that's right. That's right. Yeah,
yeah,
they did
nigga. Like,
port
just
them.
like
They ported them. Yeah.
they got Symphony of the Night. They got the Symphony of the Night remake on it.
Okay. Yeah. That's and then it's
Well,
got
yeah.
Final Fantasies on it too.
they got the
Got Chrono
Japanese version.
Trigger.
They got the
City.
Japanese version of the. They got the Japanese version of Symphony of the Night when it got a few more dungeons and shit. Well, a few more rooms.
A few more rooms. Yeah.
Mega Man X remake.
Oh yeah, it's also got Mega Man's on it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the
like-
PSP is kind of lit, dog.
And the PS1 compatibility. Yeah, like, I'm like, they let you play some of your PS1 games. I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
From-
I don't know,
from-
man. That shit might be better than the one for real, bro. Like,
yeah, like,
yeah, that shit. The PSP is
yeah, like, I'm
the PSP kind of nice,
not
dog.
even gonna okay. PS4. I'm gonna say that like that's A tier console in my opinion.
A tier PS4.
Nigga, yes.
I don't think it's like that much better than the Xbox One.
What makes you say that? Before we, yeah, like before we get on another argument, what makes you say that again? Before
It's
we
just-
argue again.
It's like I don't know, man. Like,
It's-
like. Okay, so Last
Oh.
of Us Remastered is on there. Last of Us 2.
FS7 remake. I'm like,
7 remake is on
Bef-
there. RDR2, but like
Before-
these games are also on.
Bef-
Okay, let me see. No, what's
before-
just
bef-
on there?
before
What's
ports.
just on
Bef-
PS?
But before we get the ports, because like if we
No,
count
we're not gonna do games that's also on Xbox, and we can do games that are ports that are not on Xbox.
No, wait. Like I'm like before they got ported to PC. Like I'm talking about games exclusives. Like because I'm like that we can't fault the PS4. Like if the game got ported later on, can we?
No, because I mean it's like at the time, if it was out only on PS4 at the time, that's the only thing that's fair.
Okay, God of War,
Yeah.
Bloodborne, Horizon,
God of War, Bloodborne,
Spider-Man,
Horizon, yeah,
Uncharted
Spider-Man.
4, Infamous, Second Son, Ratchet and Clank,
Okay.
Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima, Last Guardian, The Shadow of Colossus remake, Until Dawn, Last of Us Remastered, Persona 5 and Royal, Dreams, Detroit Become Human, Neo, Drive Club, Gravity Rush. Nigga, do I need to say more?
Yeah, it has some games.
Pretty good library.
Yeah, and that's not even calling like that's not even counting like all the AAA titles like that's on other consoles as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so we putting PS4 in.
I'm just forever bitter because the PS3 was so great, and then I feel like
well, like PS3 is well, like I'm like they only got one PS3 as a whole, but as a whole, PS3 was a damn success story.
yeah,
As
the
a-
PS3, the PS3 is probably
PS3
the
was
best
amazing.
console ever. The fat PS3 is probably the best one.
Well, like I learned like all PS3s play PS1 games. It's just I'm like
Yeah, just the fat one only played the PS2 games.
yeah, because like they took it out for like they took it out for more hard drive space, which was
Yeah.
It was reasonable because I'm like hard drive space is needed because I'm like games started getting bigger like the further the console life cycle went
Yeah.
on, games got bigger. But
Yeah, I think the PS3 is the best console ever made.
the reason why I didn't complain too much about them taking away the PS2 shit because like I got a working PS2, so like I don't really give
Yeah.
a fuck. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
had a working PS2, so like to me it was just like okay, my PS2 still works, so
Yeah, nah, PS3 the best console ever. It had free online.
it wasn't that good, but
It wasn't good, but it was free. All the games that it put, like
all the exclusives were dope.
yeah, the exclusives, the backwards compatibility, like it was literally like
You gotta put a lot of
next level.
emphasis on. You gotta put a lot of emphasis on the backwards compatibility.
And
Yeah,
that shit was pretty nice.
and like
and then the games that they also just brought to the store, like Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 are on the PSN store for PS3.
Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, like a lot of PS1 and like a lot of dope PS1 games and PS2 games called like Nocturne's on PS3.
Nocturne is on PS3. Yes.
Nocturne, the digital
DS
Devil
1 and 2.
the Rito game. Persona 3 and 4. Yeah, like they
3
brought
and 4 are on there. Persona 5 is on PS3. PS3 is the best console, man. PS3 is better than Super Nintendo, dog.
yeah, like
The PS3 is the best console, dog.
yeah.
Like,
PS3 really
the PS3 is the best console.
facts because the fact that it like the fact that like I'm like we just dropped a lot of old games and not even like the exclusives on
None
PS3.
of the games that would like you know Demon Souls is exclusive to PS3. What else is exclusive to PS3? They had the
Last of Us.
Yeah, God.
Last of Us got
Uncharted games were on there. God of War 3.
The Twisted Metal games.
Oh yeah, Twisted Metal was on there.
Oh yeah, Twisted Metal used to be my shit.
Like all the Ratchet and Clank games they put on because like Ratchet and Clank, like Ratchet and Clank really was eating on PS3.
Yeah, them niggas put like 6 games out.
They had like Crack of Time, Futures, Tools of Destruction. Yeah, like my Ratchet and Clank was eating on PS3.
Yeah, them niggas put out like 4 games or some shit like that.
Killzone 2, bruh. Yeah,
PS3. Yeah. PS3, dog. PS3.
PS3 is definitely. Yeah, PS3 is definitely up there. Okay, so are we still in PlayStation? Are we still in PlayStation land? No, we're not.
Yeah, PS2. Yeah, you skipped the PS2.
Oh, yeah. Do I even argue this?
Nah, that goes in.
Yeah, like, do I even argue that, my dude? Like,
yeah, PS2, dog.
Bro,
like,
yo, everyone name 3 PS2 games that you love so much. Because I'm like, we never go discuss this one. Like, we just go name 3 games.
So 3 games that I love are Final Fantasy X, San Andreas, and damn, I got like 10 games in my head right now, and I don't know which one to say.
Just throw anyone.
God, I don't know, man.
Did
I say Vice City? Did I say? God, should I say that to the end of time? Should I say?
You want me to go ahead and tell you my 3?
Yep.
Nigga, Vice City, Dragon Quest 8, fucking
I'll say
Grandia 2.
Okay. Yeah. Devil May Cry 3, God of War 2, Xenosaga 3.
Man, what a slap.
Yeah, but we didn't even say like none of us said
Persona 4.
None of us said Persona 4.
Like, well, but like I thought we said Persona earlier, so like I'll try to just avoid saying it again.
God damn, that console's so fucking good.
Yeah, so like just how we talk about and like how we missed a few games, that's that console is goated. We not even go discuss more.
Yeah. All right, so what is that? Is that the new 3DS?
No, Switch is next. Cause
the Switch is next.
Oh boy, here we go.
Switch can go with the 64 and Wii. Maybe it's better than. Maybe it's a little bit better than Wii.
I would say at least C tier.
Yeah, put it in C tier.
Yeah.
It ain't Genesis good. It ain't PSP good.
Nigga, the Genesis games are on this motherfucker, bro. Like, I'm not even talking about that. Nigga, like,
that's a fact. They did put them on there.
Yeah, like, I'm not even talking about that shitty service, my nigga. Like, I'm talking about the actual Genesis.
But is it as good as the PSP?
Nigga, no. Like, why is it in the back?
I don't.
And like,
I don't know if it can go in the same tier as the PSP though.
But like, yeah,
Maybe
like,
maybe I'm like just like maybe I'm just upset.
can I say something real quick? Niggas are mad about the 64 emulator because they paying for it, but that's my main thing. I think niggas are like, I think like
I
that's why
mean,
niggas,
like
I think,
I honestly like I'm not upset because we only pay $8. I can imagine if I had paid $50 and
Not me.
played the and I played those games, I can imagine how upset I would be.
yeah, like I feel like I might like the fact that like niggas are paying for it, but at the same time, I feel like if you want to play these games, just go emulate these motherfuckers, bro. I don't need every game on the Switch. Like I hate niggas always port begging for shit on Switch. It's like, bro, like, I don't need every game on the fucking Switch. Like if I could emulate it.
Yeah, I only wanted Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, and then they gave me the phone versions because
That's nigga, like that's Square Enix fault, not Nintendo, bro.
yeah, and them niggas is trash.
Yeah, like like blame Square, not Nintendo, because
Yeah, I mean Square always do corny shit like that because for some reason they think since the music is the best on the phone version that those are the best versions when
Yeah,
the Super Nintendo version is
far from it.
I think just be happy that like we got them because I'm like they could.
yeah. I mean we got Dragon Quest 11S
Yeah.
on the Switch.
Yeah,
I still wish they put the Super Nintendo version of 3 on there though.
Yeah, but we're getting the remade version of 3, so.
Nay, touche.
All right.
okay. And then the regular Nintendo NES system. Let's be honest, that's the E tier console, bro.
Yeah, that console is dog shit.
Bro, like, I'll play the Vito, bro. Like I'm like, that may be our age. Yo, like I'm like low key, like that may be our age talking, but most of those games.
You know what? We bugging.
I mean,
we
no,
bugging.
but
We
see,
bugging.
we're kind of contradicting
Put
ourselves
it. Yeah, that's not objective.
because, like,
For the time, it was
yeah.
amazing. For the time, it was amazing.
Yeah.
That is at least a B tier console. For the time,
I say C.
because like you got to look at what it's up against, and then like
It didn't have nigga like
it didn't have anything. It literally revived gaming. They revived gaming
Yeah.
because gaming was dying. We that was some cap shit right there.
Yeah.
Like those games suck. Those games suck bad.
But what they accomplished
what
at
it
that
is,
time was amazing.
Yeah.
I can't put it over those consoles though. Like
Like you gotta put it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, you gotta look past the
you
games
gotta
and
look
like
at the
look at
influence of
mission.
it.
Yeah.
The influence of it is.
then why the fuck we argue the Wii for about 10 fucking minutes?
Oh, the Wii didn't do shit.
Yeah, the Wii had little to no influence. That's why.
So
The Wii.
wait, time out.
The Wii bought
Wait.
Connect. Are we thanking them for Connect or was Connect garbage?
It was garbage, but like did everyone else
What
like
about
emulate
the
the shit though?
Sony? What about the Sony Wii motion controller?
Did
We
everyone try
gonna
to copy
thank
it
them
though?
for that, or
Did-
was it garbage?
But did everyone try to copy it and fail? But like I'm like, who did it first? Somewhat successfully, I would say. Like not all, somewhat successfully. They tried to copy them niggas. Nintendo, bro, like I'm like Nintendo really make the blueprint for niggas sometimes. Let's be honest.
Yeah, bro. You gotta
That's
put the Nintendo. You gotta put the regular NES higher, dog. As much as I don't think like that's just personal bias aside. Like I think all those games are very bad.
Well, for the regular NES, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like I'm
them
like,
some bad games.
there's a
Yeah.
few
It's
good
like
games.
you gotta
on-
look at like the influence and everything, or like it did some shit.
There's a
dog.
few good games on it because like I'll play Mega Man 1 through 6 and Mario 3. I'll play those games on it,
Yeah.
but that's really about it. Like I'm not thinking of anything past Mega Man 1 through 6.
I play a couple RPGs on the regular NES.
I mean, yeah, it's got Earthbound, it's got Zelda.
And Final Fantasy 1.
Final Fantasy 1 is on there, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess we could put it in A tier for what it did for the culture.
Yeah, for what it did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was definitely capped. Like we capped for a second there.
Like,
Yeah,
I feel like it
I
might-
had to step up that time. I know I've been not saying much up until now, but I had to step up with that one because that was a little bit cap right there.
Okay, so
We
like
definitely capped.
we're not gonna put all this DS on stage. Like I'm like, we're gonna put DS and 3DS. I'm like, 'cause, like they got like I'm like 5 different models on this bitch.
DS and 3DS.
Both
I
of them are
think
air.
them,
Both
like,
are air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both
okay.
amazing. They're
Like
both amazing.
I find it hard. I find it hard to pick which one is better. I
I
really
mean,
do.
they're both better than the Wii. That's for damn sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
like no contest. Yeah, cause I want to say the regular DS because it has GBA.
Because it has a GBA, but the 3DS library was so good.
Yeah, that
both
shit was
libraries,
fucking.
both libraries were good. Like
Yeah. You know what? The DSi didn't have the Game Boy slot, did it?
no, they took it out.
Yeah. They took it out from the DS Lite was the last one that had the Game Boy slide.
Because like like I'm like they have some kind of DSi games, but those games were like because like the DSi like had a camera on it,
Yeah.
which I got a smartphone. Why do I need a camera on my DS for?
I forgot the DSi even existed, to be honest.
No,
This is the first one with internet.
Yeah. That's what really about the only thing it was good for. Well, like even though like it's a Nintendo console with internet, like so that didn't forebode well as it was. So
When are they gonna figure that? Never mind. I'm not gonna get off.
that's a rant for another day, my guy.
Yeah. See
All
that.
right, so like we can put both of them in. I feel like they should go like for what they are. Like the quality, I'll just settle for A. Like I want to argue that they should be higher because of their quality.
Shall I make like a A plus and
Yeah, maybe an A plus, maybe an A plus. Yeah. Because it's like their quality is outstanding on those consoles.
yeah, because
It's just so funny, like that it outshined their mainline console.
Yo, that's why I thought the Switch was going to be like I thought the Switch was going to be PS3 godlike.
okay, because like that's the case. Like I'm putting PlayStation and A plus along with those.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I can rock with that.
So DS Lite.
No, like I'm like that's 3DS and no, like that's 3DS.
DS Lite is just slightly better battery. It's the same shit.
Yeah, like I'm not ranking like all the minor tweaks.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not ranking those. Wait, what's this above the SNES? What's this right here?
Wait, let me see.
I can't see them.
This right here.
The fuck is that? That shit look like a.
I don't know. That's probably some Chinese console.
So let's skip.
Yeah. The
Up.
GameCube.
Well.
Okay, like that's an A tier console, in my opinion.
A tier? You think so? It's out against the PS2, man.
Nigga, like the PS2 is S. Like that's same. That's bro. Let's be honest. Like that whole generation.
What makes it A? I just want to hear what makes it A and not B.
Library.
The library?
Yes. Bro, library was like I'm like the GameCube had one of the best libraries. Like not better than PS2 or PS1, but for the games that for that time, the GameCube library was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but it's like, is his library that good compared to the Xbox and the PlayStation 2?
I think I might have better libraries than Xbox as a whole.
Huh?
Whoa.
I said as a whole, my nigga. Like,
Whoa.
Kyle, that might have been the most cap thing you ever said.
Whoa, come on, Kyle. You gotta reconsider.
Wait,
I'm gonna need you to go to the wiki right now, dog. I'm gonna need you to get on the
Time the fuck out.
and correct yourself.
You would understand that Xbox had a better library than the GameCube.
Yeah, we might have to go with that.
What get okay? Like I'm like, how many exclusives?
Hold on,
how many exclusives? Like name your exclusives on the Xbox, and then I'll name the GameCube ones. Go ahead and name them.
Xbox had Halo 1 and 2, which is better than any GameCube game that ever came out.
Let's talk about totality though. Like I'm like, let's talk about totality. Like I'm like,
you had Destroy All Humans.
That nigga PS2. Xbox? That was on PS2. Not exclusive, my nigga, because that's PS2 as well. Cause that's
okay. So
yeah.
Since when do we have to only do the exclusives if the other console don't got it? Like that's a game that's just not present on the GameCube.
Then y'all argue the same shit.
Like these are a bunch like you got like Oblivion and shit that's on Xbox. Like these games are like substantially better than the GameCube games.
But I'm not saying it's better than Xbox. I'm saying it's an A tier console.
Morrowind is better than anything that's on the GameCube.
I'll play.
I'm just like
I'll play games.
What's in A tier?
Xbox, PS4, NES.
Xbox, regular Xbox.
Yeah.
It don't go in the same tier as regular Xbox. It's below the regular Xbox.
Like that shit not in the same tier as a goddamn Switch. Like and you're like an Xbox One.
I mean, it might have to be.
Dog.
Like based on where we got our tiers, man, it might have to go there. Because like when you got to look at it like
Why
objectively,
always
man.
my
Like,
word against y'all's niggas? Like,
huh?
every time we do some shit, like it's always me wanting to argue and y'all like are against it. It's
Nah,
like,
bro. I'm just saying, like, you got to look at it like this, right?
and it's coming from me, nigga. Like the nigga who ain't nostalgia, bro. Like I'm like, I don't think that it's in the same league as the fucking, like as the PSP.
I think it's just as like, it's just as good as an Xbox One.
I think it's better. I think it's better than Xbox One.
That's cap. That is cap.
Wait, hold on. What's better than Xbox One?
This
GameCube.
nigga just said the GameCube was better than Xbox One. Yo, you said, yo, I said
And the most nostalgic niggas in here. The most nostalgic niggas, the nigga that's always playing shit on Dolphin, the niggas that's always playing games like Melee HD, Custom Robo, like, you think it's better? Shakan, like, you play more games on the GameCube and 64 than you do on Xbox.
Nigga, but that doesn't mean anything. I just prefer the GameCube. I'm putting my bias aside.
Yeah,
I'm putting my bias aside too, nigga.
Xbox. That's cap, dog.
Yeah,
we had like special guests for that. Yeah, we might need to like do a second episode and bring on some special guests because bro, like the cap is right. The cap is crazy right now.
How am I capping, my G? Like, y'all niggas are okay. Like y'all niggas, so like of course y'all niggas got the same kind of like so like of course y'all niggas' opinions are like tad bit similar, and I say my shit, and I look like a fucking weirdo. Nigga,
oh, bro.
nigga,
you capping right now, dog. Like that's all
nigga,
I'm saying.
The GameCube, Melee, the game that I don't even fucking like.
Yo, bro, like
I'm capping for Melee. I am capping for Super Smash Brothers motherfucking Melee. The game
that's
that
what I'm trying to figure out. Why you capping for it, nigga?
Nigga, I'm not gonna underestimate the GameCube. What the GameCube does.
Yo, it's not better than the original Xbox.
Oh my god.
It's not better than the.
I didn't say it was better.
It's not as good.
Nigga, but the Nintendo is better than the GameCube? Fuck out of here.
For what it is, yeah, for what it did for games.
Nigga, what the PS1 did for games is better than what? Nigga, what? For what it did for gaming?
Yeah, I'm looking at it look. When you look at the other games that was up against the NES is far superior in everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere, library and hardware. That is the same thing with the Xbox. The Xbox is just superior in library and hardware.
Nigga, you named 3 fucking games. 3 to like what, 15?
Say what?
Nigga, you named 3 good Xbox games versus the GameCube 15 plus.
What do you mean 3 good Xbox games? Like the Xbox shared games with PlayStation 2.
So did the GameCube.
The ones that were on the GameCube, the ones that actually made it to the GameCube, we're not finna sit here and compare. Like, are we about to compare Mortal Kombat 4 on the 64 to the PlayStation version, or are we just gonna say that the 64 version was ass? Because it's the same thing with the GameCube and the Xbox games.
Nigga, no, it's not. Nigga, like I'm like Sonic.
We're not finna do that.
Nigga, like Sonic Heroes look better on GameCube than it did PS2 and 3, and Xbox, nigga. Don't cap there, nigga. Like some games are better on GameCube than it did on the fucking Xbox.
Sonic, you that's your argument? Sonic Heroes, a trash game?
No, I'm saying like
that's your argument. Like,
nigga, I'm saying the shit was better on GameCube than the other 2 fucking consoles. That's what I'm saying.
I thought we were talking about the real games. I didn't know we were talking about Sonic Zeros.
Fine, nigga, like I'm like, y'all may name 10 good GameCube games? Cause you know I can.
Yo, bruh. We will like
you name 3 like you named 3 Xbox games. You named 3 Xbox games versus GameCube. Nigga,
I just named games that were like they're
exclusive, nigga. Like I'm like, that's exclusive, nigga. Like I'm like, fuck that.
Why does it have to be exclusive if those games aren't on the they're not on the GameCube?
Then you argue out the fucking Switch. Switch don't got no fucking games. Like nigga, like they like keep the same point with the Xbox.
No, bro, what I'm saying with Xbox is that those games aren't on the GameCube. So they might as well be exclusive. They're not present on the GameCube.
If they're on PlayStation, like they're on PS2 as well, like they're not exclusive. Like if they're on PS2 as well.
But they're not on the GameCube. That's the thing, is that they're not present at all.
Nigga, like how is that a detriment to the GameCube? Like if the game is not on the GameCube. If it's on PS2,
what do you mean? How is that a detriment? It's lacking.
Nigga,
missing something.
Nigga, So like you're saying like that the Xbox library is better than the GameCube?
Yeah.
How? Nigga, like,
How is it not?
you just said Halo, Halo 2, Morrowind. What else? What else is there?
First of all, there's more than that, and you know it. And
Fable.
those games alone are better than everything that's on the GameCube.
Okay, so
Those
like,
games by themselves are better than everything
SNES.
that's on the GameCube. That's not cap.
SNES. Wait, SNES. Would you play Halo or Paper Mario first? You're like 1,000 year door first. Be honest. What game would you play first? 1,000 year door or Halo?
See, but that's the thing. Like, although I would play Paper Mario first, let's hear me out. You gotta put your bias aside and like look at the game and
what, yo, like I'm not understanding what you got going on, Dom.
Metro Prime or Halo?
Xbox. I'm gonna tell you, I hate Xbox.
Metro Prime or Halo? What are you playing first?
Does his bias make the game better or something?
Not bias,
I'm
nigga,
not
but
understanding your argument right now.
Nigga,
you're
bias,
asking
nigga,
him his
like,
preference. Does his preference mean that something's better?
Nigga, but look at the fucking library. That's what I'm talking about. The library.
Hey, repeat that. You're kind of cutting out.
Yeah.
Nigga, look at the library of the console. Like, y'all saying like I'm like this shit is worse than Nintendo? Fuck out of here. Nigga, the library is better.
Bruh. That library is not better. That is like the biggest cap I've ever heard.
How is that cap? This is gonna be a poll of the episode, bro. I'm like Nintendo library, like, or Xbox library, bro. Like, I'm about to make a poll out of this shit, bro. I think you niggas are, bro. You niggas are capping.
Bro, we got, you know what we need to do? We need to get some guests on. We need to get some guests on.
You niggas really.
What about ESO?
This is cap. This is cap. This nigga Kyle is on some shit right now. This is crazy.
Hold on, wasn't Ninja Guy in that Xbox exclusive?
That is an Xbox exclusive.
That's.
I'm like the reason why I'm not
Originally,
naming any games is because like I'm trying to figure out if this nigga being for real. I think he's trolling right now.
You think I'm yelling because I'm trolling, my nigga? I hate trolling.
Yo, you gotta be trolling.
But thinking that the GameCube is. But thinking
Better
that the
be the
GameCube.
Xbox. That is trolling.
Nigga, I said it's the A-tier console, my nigga. Like, I'm like, you said it.
That is trolling. It's not as good. Like GTA San Andreas and Vice City are all on Xbox.
You said it's not the same league, my nigga.
Right
like, nigga.
Then you got Splinter Cell.
You are trolling right now.
Yeah.
You are trolling.
Nigga, fuck trolling, my nigga. I'm not trolling, my nigga. I think the GameCube is an A-tier console. Nigga, so like, the GameCube is not an A-tier console? It's not an A-tier?
No, man. Not based on what we have. Shit, please.
Nigga, it's not better than... Nigga, so like, so you're telling me that the NES is higher than a fucking GameCube. But what it
Like,
did...
we're looking at the consoles objectively.
Yeah, like,
we are looking at the consoles objectively and placing them based on their competition.
and the impact.
Nigga,
Competition and impact.
it
You know what I'm
did
saying?
its fucking job.
The for its time, the GameCube was ass.
Yeah, here, hold on.
It did its fucking job.
Let me use an example that'll probably help make things a little bit more clear. Like, let's go back to the first episode for our podcast. I use Smash 64 as an example. We can all agree that that game didn't age that well. However, what it accomplished is what makes that game a good game. Because it introduced a completely different way to play fighting games. It introduced platform fighters. Also, it introduced like crossover characters with super iconic characters. Did anything I said make any sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like Kyle is missing like the objectivity in the conversation, where like I like these games. I like those GameCube games. I do. I really like them. It's like, yo, when we're looking at the console, like we're ranking the consoles, and when the GameCube was out, it was up against the PS2 and Xbox. Those other two consoles were just better.
Yeah, like you gotta look at it this way, like and you say yourself all the time, like we may not like have those games appealing to us, but like overall, like an overall appeal, those games like it's just overshadow like the shit like Nintendo had at that time.
These niggas were behind the curve.
Yeah.
Got me hot today.
Yo, bro, like, yeah, we need to have some guests. We need to, we should
To
just
make it 3-on-1? That's all I'm gonna do.
What you mean? Like, yo,
Like, nigga, like, I'm like, you and that's tend to be on the same wavelength
no,
all the fucking time.
no. I'm not gonna pull ESO. I'm gonna like, I can pull like, we can all bring somebody.
Like, look at like we are like. Never mind.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's a lot of cap right now.
Oh, that was accident. Wait, what I do? Oh, I moved this shit by accident.
Like, if you were making like a
What said 301?
I know if we were making a tier list with games, we would have. This is just like using another example. We would have to put Fortnite very high because like it's like a very popular game throughout the masses. Even though we all don't like that game.
When you compare Fortnite to other battle royales, it's clearly the best one.
Yeah. That's all we're saying. Like
looking like I'm not gonna compare Fortnite to Halo. I'm gonna compare it to other battle royales and the other games that it came out like at the same time. Like Fortnite came out the same year as PUBG. PUBG was a broken piece of shit. Fortnite came out and it was working.
Yep. As much as I hate to admit it.
But honestly though, like I'm like, can we stop comparing shit all the fucking time though? Like I'm like, that's
the only way to like rate something objectively.
But
you
like,
have to have.
Can we hold it on?
You have to have a rubric.
But like I'm like, well, why can't the GameCube be like dope on its own though? Like I put it in, yeah, like I made another tier A- because like I don't
what do you mean dope on its own? That doesn't make any sense.
Nigga, like I'm not gonna let it, bro. Like, wait.
Well, that kind of contradicts. That kind of contradicts making a tier list though.
Yeah, you have to compare. Like what? You gotta compare.
Come on, man.
Nigga, like y'all said the shit, bro. Like y'all said the NES is more.
That doesn't make any sense.
Y'all said the NES is higher than the GameCube. That is cap.
You're not. No, you're not understanding us. Like
but what it did, my nigga. What the Super Nintendo did was, nigga. What the Super Nintendo did was.
The Super Nintendo. Look at the competition, dog. Like, look at what the Super Nintendo was up against, and then look at it objectively.
It killed its competition.
Huh?
It killed its competition.
That's why it's where it's at. The GameCube didn't kill anything. The GameCube didn't do shit.
Let's move on.
GameCube was in its own bubble because it couldn't even compete.
Do you
remember that like Nintendo skipped out on E3 one year because they didn't have shit?
And Sony skipped out the last 3 years.
Because they ain't had shit.
Who?
Sony.
No, nigga, like I'm like they did the direct before and after because they had shit, nigga. Like remember, like they announced Final Fantasy 7 release date and still skipped E3. That's something to show, right?
I'm saying that like they didn't have shit other than that.
Nigga, they announced like 4 games that night, bro. Like all of them were bangers. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but like there's nothing to hold. Like they didn't have shit to hold a conference with.
Nigga, like I'm like they did they shit outside of E3 because I'm like if I don't need you, I'm gonna do it on my own. Nigga, like that's basic marketing, my dude. Like I'm like, wow, like let's skip the middleman, like and do it ourselves. That's all that was.
Yo, bro, like why would you skip the middleman that like makes you all this money?
Like, to save money, my nigga. Like I'm like, don't niggas gotta pay for conference space? Like I'm like,
yeah, but you literally just get an enormous amount of advertisement. It's a ridiculous amount of advertisement. That's not nothing you gonna want to skip. What are you talking about?
Oh boy, we gonna put GameCube in B behind the Switch.
Hey, sorry, man. It's just for
like, you gotta look at it objectively, Kyle. Like,
we gonna put the GameCube behind the Switch because
I don't think the GameCube is better than the Switch.
You just gotta like
the GameCube is better than the Genesis. It's just not better than the Xbox One. That's crazy. Preposterous.
You just gotta remember as we're making this tier list, like we're looking at it from like how the consoles themselves like impacted people versus like how you like personally like this game, this, that, and the third. You know?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up on that one for the rest of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to
I say that because like that's why I didn't answer when you was asking me about like would I rather play this GameCube game over like a Microsoft game. Yeah, of course, that was more of a rhetorical question. Of course I would. But like that doesn't mean like the GameCube games are better.
Next console is the Game Boy. It's a regular Game Boy.
That boy Kyle heated.
Are you gonna put that in A for what it did for? Like, am I that should revolutionize fucking handheld gaming? Or like,
Handheld games, yeah.
It has to go up high. That's
It's gotta go up high.
Yeah, that's how this tier list. That's how this tier list is working.
even though most of those games were garbage on it.
Yeah, same shit as the NES. Like,
Yeah, that's how it works.
Well, wait. We put the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, or like, do we want to do one or the other?
just the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, because
Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
they both the same shit. Let's be honest.
yeah,
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah.
Game Boy Color had a little bit more games.
Oh wait. Game Boy Color got to go in A because the Advance got to go in A+.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah, because like if the Game Boy Color in A, the Game Boy Advance is an A+.
No, we're not gonna say that the Game Boy better than the PS4.
Hmm?
I
know.
thought it was ordered. I thought you had them ordered.
I know.
as
I
well.
No.
I know. Like, I'll just play you shit at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm like Game Boy Advance is like Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. Bro.
Cool boy.
That's not
That
even.
that GBA dog.
Nigga,
God damn.
so many games, bro. Like so many games on that.
So many fucking games, dog. The quality of those games as well. Like you would expect that shit to have games that like ran like shit. Nope.
Yeah.
Like the quality of Game Boy Advance game. That's why I thought the Switch was just gonna be so great.
What?
Because like for what the Game Boy Advance.
Why do you want the Switch to
And
be
the
like Game
DS?
Boy Advance? Like why? Like
No,
like,
I'm just saying like
like
I thought because they said it was a handheld, and the quality in their handhelds have always been
you
way
go.
past the quality of their
Mainline
home
consoles.
consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I was just saying. It's like that's kind of weird. Like their
They
handhelds are way. It feels like their handhelds are way better than their mainline consoles.
Well, like,
I
I
never
don't think
understood that.
well, like a GameCube, not GameCube. Well, like GameCube was on my mind still. I'm like handheld games like probably don't require much since like they don't gotta worry about shit like voice acting. I'm like
Yeah.
like
The
world like
quality was just so high.
yeah like I'm
Yeah.
like they only gotta work. Yeah, like I'm like look at the Game Boy Advance. There's only 4 buttons to work with: A, B, left, right. That's all you had to work with. Like there wasn't shit else. So like I'm like
Yeah.
they can make games simple, but they can make games simple like and effective at the same time. There wasn't much to it.
Sometimes simplicity is the way to go. I've come to that conclusion.
Same. Even though we may disagree on shit. I think this list is dope though. So let's go over PS3 S tier. We're not even gonna
That's
argue.
it?
Yeah.
Well,
I thought there was more.
well, like all these other consoles, like I'm like that we know nothing about. Like, what the fuck is this?
Either like they're like
Did we do PSC?
I'm skipping, bro. Like I'm skipping that.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, bro. Like that's just the bro. Like I'm like you want to play your Vita like on the TV? The Vita had games. Okay, let's be honest. No, we're not doing that.
And no. The Vita. Well, yeah, that is the question. The Vita had games?
Wait. Like let me look up some Vita games real quick. Like what? PS Vita games, bro.
that shit was fucking garbage.
The fact that the first game they showed me was WWE All Stars. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So like.
That's sickening.
Okay. So like I did see 2 more games like that I forgot about. Uncharted Golden Abyss and Gravity Rush. So that's 5 games total.
Oh
Gra-
boy, that's
Gra-
a library.
No, like just 5 games. Well, Gravity Rush, P4 Golden, Tales of Heart, and Muramasa. Those are the only games I see on the. Oh, there's East game on there. Ooh. But that game's also on PS4, so disqualified. Oh boy, my blood pressure is up. Anything else? Like is there any other consoles like up here? Like
Nah, we can just go through and review and maybe change some stuff around.
okay, so the bottom, the disqualified, the Xbox Series X and PS5 disqualified, Vita and Wii U E tier,
Ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wii and 64,
Wii and 64 and D.
Genesis,
Yeah, because they're not. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, like
why are you saying Genesis? I'm like the Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. I'm like the Dreamcast just came out at a bad time.
Yeah, it was
no. The Sega Saturn is like no. Sega Saturn has colored buttons on it.
I know, like I looked it up. The Saturn, the Saturn, I'm like had the little red logo right there.
Huh.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
like I can see you on like the image I pulled up. Yeah, like
You good. Maybe they had more than one.
yeah, because I'm like how the Famicom and whatnot was all different. I hope I'm not wrong because the Saturn photo I'm looking is massively different. Wait, I think I might have goofed. I think this might be the. Yep, this is the Saturn right here.
No, that's the CD.
No CD.
The one with the thing on top. That's the CD.
Okay. Yes. Well, either way, if it's not the Sega Saturn, it's the Sega Saturn now. Damn it. Sega Saturn and B tier the PSP, Xbox One, Dreamcast, Nintendo Switch, GameCube. A tier Xbox, PS4, Game Boy Color. Well, Game Boy / Game Boy Color. Like, let's just make that one because all the Game Boy Color did was add like more shades to it. Nintendo NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, A plus, PS1, 3DS, DS, Game Boy Advance, and S tier, PS3, SNES,
Mm-hmm.
Xbox 360, and PS2.
Look like a good tier list to me.
Yes, so arguments aside, this was a very fun episode.
Pretty toxic, rather.
I,
But that's the fun of it, though.
I hate that word now, man. Like social media ruined that word for me, bro.
Hey, honestly, let's keep it above. It really did.
It's like,
And they done brainwashed me to say that shit all the time. I gotta cut that shit out.
you niggas didn't beat Koga. Stop using the word. Shut up. You niggas didn't beat Koga.
I remember beforehand, I used to just say cancer. Like, now it's just, bro, you're so toxic. Like, man, this shit is kind of played out at this point.
Okay. So, is there any game you guys are currently playing that you guys want to plug?
Damn,
Unless Greedo want to do FF14 again.
14 is good.
So at 14 3
bullshitting.
14 3
No,
weeks in
I'm
a row.
bullshitting. Nah, what have we not talked about? I mean, I'm currently doing a Persona 3. You guys have never played Persona 3. If Persona 5 was your first one, then I highly recommend Persona 3. Really good game.
oh man,
I feel like
if
Persona
y'all,
3 might be a bit archaic for like how some of these motherfuckers want to play it.
Oh, FES. Play the FES.
Oh,
version.
okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I had to make sure what version you was talking about because I'm like original Persona 3. Yeah, that's definitely archaic. Well, not really archaic, but I'm like how they got some shit set up is weird. Like you can't control your party members in that motherfucker.
oh lord,
So
Yeah.
and don't
It's
ever give me a
old
game where I can't
school.
control my party. But yeah, like but go on since I didn't mean to interrupt you like that.
oh no, you good. I was just about to say, if y'all want to play a super duper challenging RPG, I want y'all to try out Nocturne. I just recently beat Nocturne. That's on Shin Megami. Blah, God damn, I cannot talk today. Shin Megami Tensei. Nocturne.
It's
Shin
on.
Megami Tensei 3.
Yeah,
It's on.
Basically, Persona, just darker story.
yeah.
If you like Persona, you'll like it.
The main line. This is the main line for the Tensei series.
Yeah, it's literally on everything.
It's a little bit more darker than Persona.
It's literally on everything. So like, there's no excuse on why you should not play it. Like literally, it's on Switch, Steam, PS4. So go ahead and look for it, and it's not too expensive. Like
Yeah, it's pretty available. It's just my warning to y'all. Just prepare for trial and error.
well, like, that's if they decide to play in hard mode because like like everyone's not built that way.
Yeah, if you're yeah. Let me go ahead and mention. If you're a hardcore RPG gamer and you're gonna go straight to hard mode, then yes, prepare for a trial and error. But other than that, if you guys are just there for casual play, it's a good game.
Okay.
It's a very good game.
I'm pretty sure the game will whoop your ass on normal. I haven't played it on normal, but
It probably would, to be honest.
I might do my new
I'm
game
sure
plus on normal because I don't like honestly like all the other endings. I don't want to struggle, so I'm like,
are you doing your new game plus on normal?
well, like Well, like I started Nocturne as soon as I beat it. Yeah, like as soon as I beat it, like I'm like, let me like try like another playthrough, and I'll play it on normal. I'm like, I don't feel like struggling. I struggled once. I'm not doing it again.
I just
Like
feel like me
Okay.
personally, I just feel like the True Demon ending was the best ending.
I think
And I
that's
just
I think that's canon in my opinion.
bro, I swear, like, bro, like, especially since we're playing, like, no, I can't do it because I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna spoiled.
What 5?
No, yeah.
Nigga, like that's optional content. Like, oh, it's
It-
nigga like it's not plot important, bro. Like I'm like the Demi Fiends in the SMT5 like as the DLC boss, and like
yeah, but people will still want to like,
spoiler alert. Even though I already
yeah,
said the spoiler, like even though they advertised this before the
Yeah,
game,
they advertised it that he was in the game.
oh really?
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
nigga, like it's not new. Bro, like I'm like,
everybody was looking for him.
yeah, cause
But
like
yeah, not to mention he was already in 4 as a super boss. This
not
is
like
just reoccurring at this point.
not like he wasn't for it. Like
It was yeah, not 4, my mistake.
it was DDS. Yeah, digital.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was in Digital Devil Saga. Okay. But my recommendation game is Star Renegade, a roguelike RPG. It's basically on everything. It got a free expansion recently this week. And like if you like RPGs, like I said, like I'm like, we play RPGs heavy around here. So Star Renegade. Dope pixel art, indie title. I might be the indie plug every week. That might be my thing. Yeah, like I'm like Shakana, well, SNESS, like I didn't say your name. I'm like he plug. I'm like his RPGs. Then Greedo might plug 14 every 2 weeks, and I'll
Great
plug.
game.
Hmm?
It's a great game.
Yeah, like yeah, like yeah, like tell me about it every day, but I'm lost. But
Yeah.
this was the 16-bit Dreams podcast. We argued. We're still friends. I'm like, don't matter like how much we raise our voice at each other. Like I'm like,
Yeah, please don't let their arguments
Yeah,
like fool you. Like
yeah,
this
like,
is
I'm like,
normal.
we are homies. Like I'm like, we may say some shit. Yeah, like I'm like, we never go to cross the line. Or nothing like
Yeah.
Yeah, like
let
bro,
that be
like
known.
it's literally like even more arguing when it's the rest of our friends in the party. Like
Espe-
y'all haven't seen anything
as-
yet.
no, like I'm like, normally it's us ganging up on somebody else by the name of Switchblade GT or Kenta.
Yeah, that nigga is a cap god, boy.
We normally,
Yo,
it's normally us three versus him. But today, I guess I had to be the lightning rod. I don't mind because I can deal with it.
You was capping.
I really wasn't. But anyway, we gonna end the episode on that note.
You was capping.
We are the 16-bit Dreams podcast. How I was capping. Anyway, we are the 16-bit Dreams podcast, and we'll see you next time, folks.